echo, guys. I'm obviously not in the same residence as I normally am. I wanted to film, so this is all I got. So guess what, guys? Yeah, that's right. It is the end of August, which is crazy. I honestly don't know where the summer went, but I thought I would, do a Whatcha Watchin for the month of August. So yeah, I don't have a ton of shows, as opposed to my last Whatcha Watchin, but although I combined 2 months together, so that may explain it. Anyways, I'm going to be sharing with you guys all of the shows that I've been currently watching and tried out this past month. Alright, let's get started. So the first show I'm going to be talking about, I just started watching this, so I've only seen 1 episode so far. It's on the network TVN, which that already tells me it's going to be kind of a weird and quirky show, called My Secret Hotel. So this show started mid-August, and it took over the time slot of High School King of Conduct. If any of you started watching that, I was watching that. I think it's only going to be about 16 episodes long. Usually TVN, they don't have super long shows, so that's okay, because sometimes I don't really want to watch a super long show. It's starring the ever so lovely Yoo In-na, who you may be familiar with, I don't know, but she was in The Greatest Love. She was in that time-traveling show. She's also on Get It Beauty, if any of you watch that show. Another of the main leads is Jin Lee Han. Another male lead, Nam Gung Min. You may be familiar with him if you saw I Need Romance 3, along with the variety show We Got Married. What happens is there's this wedding planner who works at the hotel. She's like a perfectionist, and she's all about work. She meets her ex-husband, who is this famous architect, and what do you know, he's getting remarried at this hotel that she works at. While she is getting her ex-husband's wedding all ready, a murder happens. What? It really reminded me of Hotel King. Is this just a thing with like all Korean hotel shows? A man is gonna fall from the sky. That, you know, kind of weird. I've only seen 1 episode, but one thing I want to say is I liked the beginning opening, you know, like the opening credit theme. It was animated and graphic and just bold shapes and colors, and it definitely is a nice intro to the show. I don't know how I feel about the show yet, but I'm gonna watch a couple more episodes and we will see what happens. So yeah, if you're interested in that, take a look. It's on TVN if that matters to you. The next show that I'm going to be talking about is another TVN show. It's called Surplus Princess, which is actually a play on words in Korean. Surplus and I believe mermaid actually sound very, very similar. So this is just a quirky and goofy, silly show. Very different and funny. They have tons of references and kind of satire. It's a super silly premise. It's this mermaid who lives in the 21st century, and just because she's a mermaid doesn't mean that she can't love technology. She has like a smartphone. She goes on social media all the time. She watches dramas. She shops online, and it's so silly. I love that the show and its characters don't take themselves seriously at all. They're just all super funny. The show introduces you to these characters. There's this super hot chef who's kind of pompous and has kind of a big ego. And she's like, oh my gosh, I need to become a human because he totally is looking for me. So she finds this witch who's a guy and drinks this potion so she can become a human. The transformation scene I thought was very interesting. It reminded me of The Little Mermaid when she transformed. It's animated. We are introduced to these tenants who are conglomerated in this kind of unemployment share house, and they're kind of misfits. Everyone has a lot of personality. Just a fun, loving show. Okay, so the next 2 shows that I'm going to be talking about are 2 shows that I really, really enjoy. They're both historical dramas, but they also both have a twist to them that makes it different and interesting rather than just a regular, you know, period sageuk drama that we've all seen before. First show that I'm going to be talking about is called The Night Watchman, and this is a sageuk drama, but it's fun because there's fantasy, supernatural elements, humor, and romance as well. It definitely is kind of in the same vein as like Goo Family Book, if you really liked that whole dynamic of magic, fiction, and, you know, tradition all meshed into one. So I'm halfway through the episodes that have been released already, so that would be 4. So I've seen 4 episodes out of the 8 that have been released, and it's starring Jung Il-woo, who I've only seen in Flower Boy Ramen Shop, so I'm very excited to see him act again. It's also starring Jung Yuno, who is from an idol group called DBSK. Basically what I got was, man, there was a lot going on in the first episode. Like, what didn't it have? Fighting, meteor showers, kidnapping, sword fighting, dragons, spirit possession, weird mask guys. I don't know. I really didn't mind it so far. Special effects were okay. It got the job done. It got the point across. It wasn't great. The first couple episodes actually didn't even have like the main actors yet, and I was still interested. And yeah, I would definitely check it out. And Jung Il-woo is a really good actor. You know, being excited. So the last show that I'm going to be talking about is another show that I'm very excited about. So this is called The Three Musketeers, and again, it's another really fun twist on a sageuk. So a couple of things. First off, it's a different format than they've ever done. They're going to be doing 3 seasons potentially, and each season is going to be 12 episodes long. Another thing that's interesting is that this show is just a really fun twist on the story Three Musketeers, which is normally based in France in the 17th century. Similar, it's also going to be placed around the same time, around the 17th century, as if we were in the original story, except we're in Korea in the Joseon dynasty. What's fun is that there's kind of like a fusion, actual historical figures in Korea, and along with the Three Musketeers, their deeds and adventures, and how they get involved with each other's lives. So it kind of revolves around this main character, Park Dal-hyung, played by Jung Yong-hwa, which the whole series pretty much follows and is surrounding around. I'm very excited just because Jung Yong-hwa hasn't done like a period drama before. I think this show is different, and it's definitely giving him more opportunities acting-wise, just for his character and to showcase more of his abilities. If you are interested in any of the shows that I've mentioned, down in the description box, that is right, ladies and gentlemen, are a couple links to hosting sites that have different dramas, and there you can also find and explore new dramas that I have not mentioned at all. If you have any suggestions or recommendations of your own, please let me know. I'm always looking out for new and interesting shows. If you're interested in any shows that the fall will be coming out with, guess what? Yes, that's right, I made a video about that as well. So if you're interested in seeing any new shows for the fall, then check this bad boy out. Otherwise, I hope you guys have an awesome rest of what's left of the summer, and I will see you guys back in September. All right, have a nice day, guys. Bye.